Fellas, what is going on today, fellas? So in today's video, I wanted to talk about something, and basically you read the title, so we're gonna be talking about if it's too late to start my team at this point in the year. So we are in June, almost in July, and the next game for 2K21 should be coming out in September if it doesn't get pushed back because of, things going on in the world. But that doesn't mean, like, somebody who's new to the game, maybe they might be wondering, oh, is it too late for me to start, with all the galaxy opals and whatnot in the game? That's what we're going to talk about in this game, or in this video, right? So my personal opinion, I'm going to say no. I don't think it's too late to start, and I don't think it will ever be too late to start, and I'm going to explain why. And in fact, I think it's actually better to start now than it would be, later on, because not later on, but earlier on, because now there's a ton of more players that you can pick up, and you can build a really good team with not too much MT. Before, it wouldn't have been the same way. So, and you guys will see that on my no money spent account. You're gonna see, I can build a pretty, solid team that can actually compete with, full opal squad without having to break the bank. So that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. So basically, like I said, I do think you can start now if you're new to my team and you want to start off. It's not too late. I mean, you shouldn't get intimidated because somebody has a full opal squad like this. There are plenty of cards that can compete with these cards if you know how to use the cards properly. So basically, what you would want to do is you want to pick up a whole bunch of budget guys, ideally, right? So there's tons of guys you can get. I mean, if you just look at the packs right here, usually the new packs that they come out with, you want to start looking at the guys who are like on the lower tiers. So some of the diamonds and even some of the pink diamonds. Now, like a Bill Walton or someone like that. Does he have range extender? I heard he doesn't. Let me just double check that. Because if I'm starting off a team, I'm not running any man who does not have range extender, who does not have clamps. Alright? Clamps is a little bit more important than range extender. But if he doesn't have range extender or clamps, bro, he has no spot on my squad, okay? So let's see if he has range extender. He should, I mean, at this point in the game, but I heard he doesn't. But I did not verify that for myself. So yeah, let me see. No range extender on this man. So no, that means no spot on my squad. That's all that means. Oh, 73-point shot only too? Yeah, I would not run this card. But there's there's plenty of options for you guys to run at the point guard position. No wonder he's so cheap. But there's plenty of options. Like, there's tons of budget guys. We can even just start with the amethyst. So if I were to go color amethyst, and then I went position point guard, you can get a lot of guys. Now, you have to be careful who to get. Not all of these guys are, viable options. Actually, in fact, most of these guys are not. I should probably bump the color up. Isaac Bonga is probably one of the best ones you can get, to be honest, as an amethyst point guard. And he's pretty tall as well. Although I do think he's a little bit outdated. He's 6'8", and if you really want an amethyst point guard, then he's probably one of your best options. I guess George Hill's not too bad, even though he's kind of small. Anybody else you'd want to pass up on. You wouldn't want to get anybody else. So you can bump this up to even diamond, and then you can start running some of these guys. Jay Williams is good if you evolve him, although he is small. Kyrie Irving's not bad. John Morant, he's okay. John Morant, he was better before. I wouldn't get him anymore. But basically, anybody, you want to look through these guys. If you're starting off the game, you want to look through these guys and see who has range extender, who has clamps. And if they don't have range extender or clamps, bro, don't even think about picking them up, because you're not going to be able to compete with some of the higher tier opals. Like, let's say you're trying to pick some dudes up for TTO and you want to get some diamonds. Bro, it's not going to be worth it for you to pick up somebody without range extender or clamps, because they're just going to get, what's it called? When you get matched up against opals, you're just going to get killed for the most part. So, let me see. Trey Burke. I heard this card was pretty good. Seems to be okay. Range extender and clamps. Let me see. Range extender's right there. Clamps. I didn't see it. I'm sure he has it. I might have missed it. It has to be Hall of Fame. There it is. There. It was right above range extender. So this is not a bad point guard. How tall is this man? 6 feet. Oof. Okay. Yeah. See that? I don't know about that. I don't really like 6-foot point guards. Those guys are especially small. But you guys get the idea, right? So, and then basically you just do the same thing. You can bump up this to pink diamond if you want to search for pink diamond. Penny Hardaway is not bad. I think one of the best ones you can get is West on sale, although you might be paying a little bit extra for that. But John Morant is not bad right here. Pink Diamond John Morant. Like, that's what I'm saying. There's a ton of options that you guys can get if you want to start off this game that can actually compete with opals if you want to, you know, be able to do that. And, you know, I've had experience where people have used pink diamonds against me, and I'm using all opals, and if they're good at the game, they can, for the most part, keep up. Now, also, if they're cheesing it, you know, they can keep up too, which, you know, I don't condone that. But if someone's good at the game, even without cheesing, they can keep up with you if you have a good opal, even if, like, you're playing against somebody with opals, like, you know? So, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't really need a full Galaxy Opal squad, GOAT players, and all that to be good. All you need is some good, cheap budget players. You see this Penny Hardaway is going for cheap. He does have range extender clamps, from what I know. There's a lot of guys you can pick up. And even if you wanted to, you can do the same thing with the shooting guard. You can go down to Amethyst if you really want a cheap one. But to be honest, I'll probably skip over the Amethyst and start looking at some diamonds. Whoa, I went to pink diamond. I will look at some diamond and pink diamonds. Now, if you're new to the game, what you want to be doing is looking at the badges. You can see the badges are at the bottom. What you want to do is look for players who have a lot of Hall of Fame badges and, you know, some good amount of gold badges as well. So a Diamond Wade, 21 Hall of Fame badges, not bad. Same thing with Lonnie Walker. If you're looking at a guy like Michael Jordan, he only has 8. That's not good. You want to avoid those. Looking at a guy like DeMar DeRozan, that's not good. He's only has 11. You want to avoid those. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would look at some of these guys who have higher, you know, amount of Hall of Fame badges. And then once you look at those guys, those are the guys to be the ones you want to look at and see if they fit your play style. If they don't fit your play style, then you shouldn't really be running them. You know, you should look for somebody else maybe a little bit higher tier. So yeah, you can do the bump it up to pink diamond. Start looking at some of these guys. This Vince Carter is pretty good actually. There's a lot of good guys you can get. Tracy's a little outdated at this point, from what I think. But also you can look for guys with dynamic duos, because if you can happen to pick up both ends of a person's dynamic duo, it boosts up their you know, attributes and their badges and stuff. So this pink diamond D Wade, I felt like he was getting a little bit outdated until they dropped the dynamic duo. They dropped a dynamic duo for D Wade. I think it's with Shaq. So if I go, I think it's the pink diamond Shaq. I'm not exactly sure which Shaq it is, to be honest with you. So I'm about to just find out right now. Man, my wrist is hurting bad. All right, it's not this one. It's not this one. So let's go Galaxy Opal. All right, I'm pretty sure it's this one right here. This Showtime Shaq. So if I go to the theme and I go Showtime, I can find you his price. Even though this is an Opal, so he is going to be more expensive. Well, why are other people showing up when I just search for Shaq? How does that make any sense? Let me search for him again. I know this is like some stupid glitch that happens. Go Shaq. Boom, there it is. So yeah, he's going for a little bit just because he is an Opal. But if you happen to get D Wade, you can get this man too. This Shaq. If you feel like getting the dynamic duo, and then they both go up, and you know, they both become better cards as a result of that. So that's something I would be looking out for. If you're really not trying to break the bank, start looking at some cheaper dynamic duos that you can look for. Now, if you don't know the dynamic duos in the game, then you should probably just look that up online, because I cannot sit here and tell you all the I can't even talk. All the dynamic duos, I cannot sit here and tell you what they all are, okay? Because I don't remember, and for the most part, I don't even use any of them, because me personally, I don't feel they're worth it. Like, if you take a look at my squad, I'm not about to drop the quality of one of my players just so I can get a dynamic duo with another player. So as you can see here, I can run a dynamic duo with Kareem. His dynamic duo is the GOAT Magic, and then Bill Russell has a dynamic duo as well. I'm trying to see, is there any way that I can see right here who the... Oh yeah, if you go right here, you can see who it's with. So if you go to the card, like if you go to its lineup, or you go to your lineup, you can see. I'm not sure if you can do this from the auction house. Let me find out real quick. Let's go center. Let's find somebody with a dynamic duo. Dino Radja. Let's see. Yeah, you see, if you're on the auction house, this is dumb. You're not going to be able to see who the player's dynamic duo partner is. But if you do happen to own the card, you can see that. I don't know why they make it like that. That's kind of weird. So if anything, just search it up online. NBA 2K20 dynamic duo, Dino Radge's dynamic duo card or player, and then it'll tell you exactly who you need to look for. Or if you already have the player, you can still search it up, or you can just, you know, go to the lineup like I just did right here, and then just press L2 a couple times or LT for Xbox or whatever, and then boom, Pink Diamond Ben Wallace. Let's see. I'll show you right here with Kareem's Galaxy Opal Magic Johnson. So yeah, that's how you find out the dynamic duos. If you are just starting the game, I would look to get some cheap ones, some ones that are not going to cost you too much. And somebody might be saying, like, why would I not get the dynamic duo with Bill Russell? Well, it would force me to drop one of these other guys that I have here. And because the player that Bill Russell, you know, his duo is Ben Wallace, I don't think that Ben Wallace card is good enough for me to drop one of these guys like Chris Bosh or Joel Embiid in order to have the duo activated, you know? I don't think it's worth it. Even if both of them do get a boost. First off, I would have to see exactly how much does get boosted, which I don't know off the top of my head. If I really wanted to, I could probably find out on YouTube or something. But in second, even if after the boost, like, it still might not be worth it. So I'd rather just keep the Bill Russell for now. But that's just me. That's just me. Now, if I had GOAT Magic, I would absolutely run him with, you know, Kareem and now to get that duo, which would help significantly. Or not significantly, because these guys are both GOAT cards, but it would help, you know, and make it better, which would be cool to see, because I don't have the right Magic Johnson. I do have an Opal Magic Johnson, but this is not the right one. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk about, guys. What you want to do, like I said, go through each position and you can fill out a team. Go, like, I don't know, I would look for ideally diamonds and pink diamonds. If you're new to the game, diamonds and pink diamonds, and then just go through each position, look at the guys' badges, look at their attributes, and see what you like, see what fits your play style, and then go ahead and start buying some players. Buy whatever it is that you need to get, and then once you run out of MT, you can earn some more back, and then you can just buy more players, which is what I'm going to do on my no money spent account, on my Snipe to Glory no money spent. So yeah, that's my take on it. If it's too late to start, I don't think it's too late to start. In fact, it's probably better to start now more than it ever was, because a ton of players that are great go for very cheap. And if you want to play just Myteam for a couple months, you know, build a nice little squad and play with it before the new game comes out, you can absolutely do that. So that's it for this video, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, guys. We hit 30K yesterday, so thank you guys so much, man. You know, we got to hit 40K now, so let's hit that as soon as possible, man. If you guys are new, be sure to hit the subscribe button for the daily videos, the daily streams. Even with the injury, man, I'm over here crippled and I'm still trying to bring out content for you guys. It's not too hard to make a video like this, but to actually play on stream, it is kind of hard. So hey, man, make sure to show some love, please, okay? And yeah, with that said, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.